Healer 11.1 Mythic Plus tier list. I'll also cover a bit of what the healer does and why is it so low or high. I'll try to be as objective as I can be. I am sure, however, that our opinion will differ on some points. The video also has timestamps if you wish to skip. Otherwise, let's not make this any longer and see the rankings. S tier Discipline Priest. Yeah, we start at S tier, not going to blue ball you to leave the best for last just to surprise you, as if this is a surprise for anyone. You open Raider.io and there is so much white discipline that I think I'm hearing Erica playing in the background. Rather easy to play in Mythic Plus due to Radiance applying all atonement you will ever need, in rotation damage, some decent utility, PI, and a party buff. These are the usual given reasons as for why this class is S tier. Even though damage is part of their rotation, overall they rank last spot for healer damage. Yeah, you heard that right. The S tier healer, this expansion, which is designed to do damage, does the least amount of it. Said it before in previous videos and will say it again, healer damage is almost irrelevant. There is better utility and party buffs on the other classes, and PI, well, PI really makes DPS happy and it is good, but a tad overrated, alongside the offensive dispel. And to top it all, no interrupts or mobility. The reason for which they are so good are the strong healing cooldowns and mass dispel trivializing quite a few tough healing checks, while maintaining a decent output without these tools. Next up, A tier, Shaman or Monk. With the recent Monk nerf, I believe these two classes are too close for me to be able to tell them apart. In no particular order, let's start with Shamans, as Monks are clearly the more patient of the two. Given his loss for blood, overall ineptitude for damage, ranking second to last place, and overall angry attitude, I can best describe him as a tampon. Multiple types of dispels, both offensive and defensive, stun removals, free revives, bloodlust, adding max HP for everyone, CC, mobility, a party buff, and the lowest CD interrupt. This guy got reworked the most recent, and it shows. Having so many toys in his toolkit, it competes with Druids. The only thing holding him back is a worse healing profile than Priest. Monk, this peaceful monster, got nerfed something like 25% overall damage and is still an absolute DPS monster, ranking number 1 on this useless stat. His healing is still slightly lower than that of Discipline, however his issues are regarding his toolkit. Outside of some stuns like Leg Sweep and Ring, there is not much to look at. Paralysis is really niche, though Pressure Points is nice. Tiger's Lust is nice, I guess. Their party buff is not really relevant as everyone is building magical damage comps these days. B tier, starting with my favorite child, Resto Druid. Druid's class identity is utility and the right tool, or shapeshift, for the right job. Perhaps overshadowed a bit by Shaman of late, but still going strong in that department. Combat Res, the best party buff, the criminally underrated Stampeding Roar, a really good dispel profile considering current dungeons, externals, weird CC in Vortex, Typhoon, Roots, and Incap Roar, stealth, no CD Bearform defensive, and great mobility. On Dream of Scenario's talent path, it has decent damage output. However, what is holding him back is the fact that Balanced Druid already exists and is taken in favor of Resto, nullifying certain advantages such as the party buffs. His healing ramp is still a thing, which I like. Despite the buffs from last season giving him interrupts and some other stuff, it went from bad to playable. Next up, Paladin. This former wheelchair of a class used to be slowed down by all that good-looking armor that has finally been freed to roam. A feat of engineering probably executed by removing all of their healing and placing all those numbers in the damage bar. Third in DPS, second to last in HPS. Honestly, alongside all the armor sets, I hope Blizzard would give us a slot machine transmog, because really that is what this guy is. All healing feels very inconsistent due to the amount of procs. His utility kit, however, is solid. Combat resurrections, party auras, a ton of blessings ranging from removing CCs all the way to immunities, some stuns, and if you play with the Lightsmith heroic talents, is some cool weapons to give your allies. C tier. Now, all the previously mentioned healers I find quite playable, regardless of key levels. The following ones, however, need professional help, alongside the unfortunate souls who main them. The retarded brother of Dishi, Holy Priest. This guy has more damage output than Discipline and the same utility kit, mostly. But his main benefit consists of the fact that he is a priest, allowing him to perform burial rites for his dead party members. Because Jesus Christ, he cannot heal for shit. I mean, sure, he has ample output when it comes to single target, but AoE? This guy's dungeons end up with a body count higher than that of Charlie Sheen's, which is quite ironic considering his death cause and the fact that priests can dispel diseases. Anyway, really bad healing profile. E tier. Whoa, where is D tier? Although I could make an immature joke right now, the fact that we are skipping an entire tier is utilized to represent just how dogshit Evoker really is. It's just, it needs a rework. The 25-yard range was a cool idea and is a nice class identity feature, but it is really a healer that does not work outside of coordinated groups. Have you ever seen a preservation trying to heal the last boss in Rookery? It is tragic, absolutely tragic. A good toolkit and mobility ensures that this class feels like a blast to play when it works, and maybe Blizzard will buff his numbers enough to become relevant, but it is still a nightmare to heal with. Also, funnily, this healer has the second highest damage output. I feel like overall, healer balance has gotten better and better, especially of late, and Blizzard is more willing to drop small balance patches. And while sure there are some outliers such as Evoker and maybe Holy Priest, I feel like you can mostly play what you like, unlike the olden days where the difference between healers was much larger. The only real issue being people unwilling to invite or play with anything but the best class. But alas, I have already covered healing in Mythic Plus in another video. Keep healing, keep casting, and I will see you next time.
Da, pe tocmai de asta. Nu s-am gândit.
Poate că era fier sau ceva. Nu, că n-ai scris nici atunci. N-am știut. S-a pus două stacuri.
Ce?
Ha?
Ai dat?
Bă, ai de capul meu.
Ce pula mea?
Ce ați făcut, mă?
Ce s-a întâmplat cu aia? Debuff-ul și o să sară după mine pe tine în continuu și ne distrugi.
Acum fiți atent la HP-ul bossului, după ce ai... și pălțile dispar după un timp.
Da.
Da, aparent dacă...
4-6. Nu-i dă heal.
45, stai așa.
Nu-i dă heal, îi dă numai damage reduction și damage.
Ok.
Mai că nici nu pot să... Și nici n-am...
Așa mi s-a părut că s-a healat un pic. Că
Bun,
știam că
de la 10 la 5% Lex Crazy îl faci.
Tehnic vorbim pot să fac de la 100%, dar... Vorba lui Fede,
acum depinde
setul.
Da, îți dai seama că se dă reset-ul și tu deja e prima cheie de 10 făcută? 11.
Cum adică prima cheie?
Stai, știi că nu o să apară pe nicăieri.
Nu o să apară nicăieri, o să... De rușine cred că o ștergere-i de raiul. Ai mă, chiar acolo trebuia să băga mea și... Mă pun la una fix de ăla că mi-ar prinde bine. Mulțumesc. Nu, vreau să stau în căcat.
Era mor de 6 ori până acum, la cât ai stat cu spatele la el.
Nu cred că m-a lovit în spate. Eu cred că...
Asta mi s-a părut.
Păi nu, dar ursul oricum nu are...
Auzi, da.
N-are vulnerabilitate la atacuri din spate, parcă, nu?
Mai trebuie 2 secunde. Ursul? De ce nu? O secundă, nu! Oh, mi-a venit Carlo! Hai de... Pula mea.
Ți-a pârlit banana acolo.
Mi-a pârlit și... Băi, nici nu mă mai mamă.
Nici nu mai ești de acolo, a?
Beware.
Ai face bine să ieși, crezi că 10 milioane viață ți-o lua 2 minute, să dai jos.
Dau multe.
Mai prins vreo 2 faze.
Da, s-a terminat acum. Dar de ce ar fi bursă cu de la luptă pe la spate? Au,
E urs.
Asta cam mult afix. Asta.
Stai, departe.